Hey everyone, it's Vito's832 back in. It's time for a deck review. Today's deck review is going to be a big one. 4 decks in one review. Biggest deck review I think I've ever done. It's going to take a while, but we'll get there. And then there's also more goodies. This is not very good. This is a case. I can get it to stick together. It's a sleeve just like these ones, except that it was sent. I think it was free. Hopefully it was free. I hope I didn't pay for this. And it's a sleeve like these ones, but it was sent. These ones came on the decks assembled already, and they're plastic. This is not plastic. It's a kind of a thick cardboard, and it was sent unassembled. So I had to stick it together. It comes with sticky stuff on there already, so you just stick it together. But for one, it doesn't really fit the cards very good. And two, it keeps falling apart. So much for that. These ones are much nicer. They look just like an old Nintendo game sleeve, which is pretty cool. I like that. And those ones actually cost like $5 each. Then there's these dice. These were free. They got little squares for the numbers, and then a question mark just like Super Mario Brothers. Kind of cool. Token, that was free. It's got some kind of a face on it, and it says 8-bit playing cards and 8-bit arcade token on it. On the other side there's a spade with a 1, and it says it's dangerous to play alone, official home run games token, and as well the 8-bit playing cards stuff like the other side. It's kind of cool. And then there's a tip that was free as well. Lots of freebies. It says 8-bit playing cards on there all around it, and it's got kind of the back design in there. Looks like a video game. We'll get that in a bit. And this side again, 8-bit playing cards, and it's got a different design in it. Pretty cool. There's actually other tips I didn't get though, but I'll take that one. It's free. The cards. You got all sorts of decks. This one is the original one. It actually has a paper sleeve, like you would find on some games and DVDs, blah blah. There's 8-bit playing cards, pixelated playing cards, and you got a picture of Hero Boy, and I think that's Stickler, I'm not entirely sure. And then in the corner here it says Awesome Series, and you got all the pips. And here it says Official 8-bit Seal. Kind of cool. 8-bit playing cards on the side with the home run logo, and an 8-bit logo just like the old Nintendo logo. And the other side, the same thing. The back, got a whole bunch of stuff. It says 8-bit playing cards. Do you have the inner strength to defeat Stickler? And it shows an image of Hero Boy leaping to attack Stickler, who's firing, I guess, evil apples at him or something like that. Like apple bombs or something. It says dodge, duck, and slash. That is the only way to make it through the prickly forest on your way to a showdown with Stickler. Stickler and his minions have cut off the water supply to your village. As Hero Boy, you must rise above the evil to save your people. Action packed. And it says for use with the 8-bit playing card system, printed and distributed by Home Run Games on the bottom, the 8-bit seal, 8-bit logo, the Awesome Series thing. And then there's images of different levels on there. There's like him going into a forest. There's some kind of, well, there's him jumping over some kind of lava thing. And then there's him battling some big animal thing. It's pretty cool. It's just like a video game, the old school video games. And I like it, because I used to play a lot of those games. The box is basically the same, except it says bicycle on top. Magic finish, made in USA. You got Hero Boy, a sword, and the 8-bit. The other side, manufactured by United States Playing Card Company. And then you got that tree again, Stickler I think, and a key. Top Poker and Home Run Games. The bottom is the barcode. The back, you see the back design, which we'll get into. And a black seal. All the decks are fairly similar on the front. Some of them are a little bit different. This is the only one that has the Awesome Series. I'll try to fix this a little bit. This is the only one that has that awesome series with the pips thing. Huh, okay. My phone's going off. This one does not have the official 8-bit seal on it. This one just says official 8-bit, doesn't say seal. And it all say bicycle and 8-bit playing cards, pixelated playing cards. This one says limited gold edition, because that's what it is. And this one says platinum hits. And then they all got different things. This one's got a seal with the 4 pips on it. This one's got, it looks like an older version of Hero Boy out in the dark forest, and a tree again haunting him, I guess. And this one's got a king with a sword. Looks like he's battling a hippopotamus monster. And I should mention, it is autographed. And it says 34 out of 200. And these were free to every backer. One to every backer, I believe. Although I believe you can also get more if you wanted. Lots of freebies. Alright, this is the standard one. On the flaps, they kind of say home run. And they have a controller like the old Nintendo one. Some of them have a joystick like the Ataris. They get an ad card that say, they come with ad cards. It says home run. There's a guy holding up a sign that says home run. He looks like some kind of monk or something. 8-bit playing cards, pixelated, distributed by Home Run Games. And it says it's dangerous to play alone. HomeRunGames.com. Go check out their website. The back design, just like a video game thing. It's got boxing gloves, hearts, trees, video game cartridges with, that's actually a guy, a prisoner. It says the video game is Burglars Run, and it's a guy with a bag of money, I guess. You got controllers in the corners, there's keys, there's a number just like I believe you see on the start screen of the Nintendo games. And in here, just like on the start screen in Nintendo games, it says up, up, down, down, left, right, BA start, just like the old Nintendo games. Pretty cool. And it kind of looks like it's from Pac-Man or something like that. It looks pretty cool. You do get a double backer. I apologize if this video takes a long time, but there's lots to cover. Number cards. Well, there's your spades. As you can see, you got custom pips and indexes and everything, and they got a pixelated look to them. And they do got faces. These cards have, all of them actually have orangey borders, as you can see. But there's your spades. Your clubs is basically like 3 eyes and a mouth down here. It's kind of cool. You'll see it in a bit. There's your diamonds. There's that club pip. Kind of scary looking. Court cards. This is like a soldier guy with a dynamite. Here's a Joker. It says Joker Team Libby. I'm not sure if that's because he designed it or what. It's got the US logo in the corners. Joker on top. It's got basically a bride and groom holding up what is basically the back of the box and the front of the box. And it says it's dangerous to play alone on the bottom. For some reason they like putting that all over the place. There's your hearts. This is just kind of some kind of a character, I'm not sure. I think there's a manual. I thought I was supposed to get one, but I never did. That describes the characters, I guess. There's Hero Boy. I'm guessing that's Stickler. The evil tree. There's their burglar from Burglars Run. Kind of cool. And he actually also is the face that you see on here. Now that I see. Makes sense because he's stealing money. Your hearts, court cards are fairly standard except they're pixelated. So there's your Queen of Hearts. You can see the rest. That one looks like some kind of an alligator. That one's, I don't know, kind of robotic. Kind of freaky. There's your diamond pips. That's what they look like. Jack of Hearts, again fairly standard, just pixelated. The other Joker says Joker Cheney, and it says Poker Man strikes again, and it's some kind of a guy shooting a poker chip from a gun of some sort. And it kind of reminds me of like Ultraman or something like that from those old Nintendo games. I think that's what his name was. Here's the Queen of Clubs, some kind of underwater thing. It looks like anyways. There's another bad guy. King of Diamonds. He's got like a hippopotamus look and a crown. And the Ace of Spades. This kind of looks like one of those guys out of the Super Mario games. And it says U.S. Playing Card Company, United States of America on the bottom. And your King of Hearts, just like we saw in one of the boxes. The cards have a magic finish, which is awesome. And I'm thinking I have an Aristocrat stock because they're very soft. And I like that stock and finish combination myself, so I'm a fan of it. I also really like the cards because I pretty much grew up on the Nintendo and the Atari systems until I got the Sony PlayStation. And it just brings back a lot of memories. I'll put that in there. The next one we'll look at is this one. This is a black deck. And it's got a grayish color on the box. There's the back design. Here we got one of those other joysticks just like the Ataris or some old computers. Again, you got the same basic ad card except different colors. Double backer. In this one, the back design features all sorts of, like you got helicopters, you got some kind of a jet, shooting some other guy here, you got like a tank and a stick man. Some kind of gun here in the center, firing in all four directions, joysticks in the corners, something else here, I'm not sure what it is exactly, and there's an alligator. There's just all sorts of stuff. You get the same faces and pips, except that they stand out a little bit more with the gold borders on the black back or faces and your back design. The Jokers, this one's got the same guy from the ad card holding up a video game cartridge. It says 8-bit playing cards on it. And it says Joker on top, and it's dangerous to play alone. Use this. So it says it's dangerous to play alone, use this. I want you to play with that instead. Look at that. It's kind of cool. Your Ace of Spades I have a little bit of an issue with because it ain't black. It's gold. It's the same as the other deck, but it's gold face. And it stands out like a sore thumb in this deck of cards. And most of the court cards are the same. I'm just noticing this one is different. It's some kind of a leopard. And it says Cheetah Man. Or sorry, Cheetah Man 2. It must be some other game. Cheetah Man 2. Kind of cool. There's Hero Boy again. I thought they all had the same court cards, but that actually has at least one different one. I think that one's the same, but maybe different colors. This one's got another different Joker. It says Joker on top. It's got that hippopotamus king guy. And it says, not in my house. It's like, not in my house. Get the hell out of here. And yeah, the rest of the court cards are the same. I didn't even notice that one until now. I like it. I think the back design may be a little bit too busy. There's so much going on that I don't even know. Can't even figure out exactly what's going on. Biggest problem is this. It's not very practical for performing. And it just looks kind of odd, but whatever. It's not really a deck for performing anyway. So that's the black deck. Next will be the limited edition gold deck. This one's got the control on there again instead of the joystick. Same ad card. Double backer. This one's got a different back design. It reminds me of some Nintendo games. You got like trees around the border. You got those swords, seals in there. Sword. You got some swords. There's some water. Controller in each corner. There's keys. There's purple jewels or diamonds. There's a bomb. Just all sorts of stuff in there. You get the same faces and everything, number cards, court cards, as the original deck. Again, slight issue with the Ace of Spades. It's got like a green color. It's not even gold. Doesn't match the backs. It's just a olive green color, which is kind of bizarre. One Joker says Joker Hoop. And it's got that question mark box like in Super Mario. And it's got playing cards with different back designs. Like there's the gold one, there's the original one, and the black one. You got poker chips, and I think that's the token. And you got King of Spades, I believe it is. Queen of Spades for Sarah, I think King of Spades or Clubs, and the King of Hearts. All kind of popping out, as well as a video game. These can actually be used as reveals if you want. And that's what it is. Kind of interesting. And the other Joker says Joker Lucas Turbo. And it features the same guy from the ad card holding up a video game. And it says it's dangerous to play alone. Use this. I think we had one like that in the other deck. And, oh, here's another different card. The Jack of Clubs. Looks like he's got a sword. It's actually different depending on how you look at it. It's kind of cool. It's like an evil guy and a good guy or something. I just noticed that myself as well. So, as I was saying, it's just a really nice deck. I'm not a huge fan of the Ace of Spades, again, being a different color. But other than that, it's pretty cool. And it's not like you'll probably be performing with decks like this, but the finish and everything is just very nice. I apologize for the video being so long, but there's only one deck left to go for now. This is the Platinum Hits, the Platinum deck. This one, again, they sent one free to everyone. You could have got more if you wanted, but I only got one, of course, of each, and it's signed and numbered, which is pretty cool. There's your back design of the cards. Everything else is basically the same old, same old. You get the same ad card. Let me fix this a little bit. And a double back. This one features a racing theme. You got cars racing around the border. You got cars racing around here. You got some controllers, steering wheels, boxing gloves, joysticks. And I'm not exactly sure what these are here. But you also get, there's a couple of swords in there and all sorts of stuff. These cards do not have white faces. I'll show you. The lighting is not very good, but it's definitely not white. You know, compared to this, there you go. It's a gray colored face. But the pips and everything are the same. Ace of Spades actually matches this time. Whoopee. Yippee, I should say. Whoopee. And this one's got a different Jack of Diamonds. It's a boxer, an African American boxer with a purple eye and like an afro, and his boxing gloves and his trunks, and it's just kind of cool. More of that in just a bit, actually, because there he is. On the Joker. The Joker Features the same guy. He's got a purple eye. And it says Lights Out Louis. That's who he is, Lights Out Louis. And the other Joker, this features the King. And it says up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. So it's giving you controls for something in the game. And I think that's the first time I've ever seen the King with feet. And a sword not going through his head. But it's pretty cool. I like the back design and the colors and everything. It's just really nice deck. Again, I apologize for it being very long, but you're lucky because there's actually more decks coming in the series. They're going to be printed soon, I believe, if they haven't already. And I'll review those when I get them. Good thing, because otherwise it would have been like a 9-deck review or something like that. And that is that. And actually there's another one on Kickstarter right now from the same people, I believe, which is some kind of a card game, but I'm not getting that one because it's from like, it's not a standard deck of cards, it's useless to me. So that's that. It's a pretty cool series, especially if you grew up with Nintendo and Atari games, or Segas, or whatever, or Colecos, and all those other systems. And yeah, that's what I've got. I'll see you next time. Crap, I knew I would forget something. Most important part, which deck or decks do you want me to review next? There's a whole bunch. The Cyclone deck. The Ritual Premier, which is a silver Ritual deck. Mr. Jekyll and Dr. Hyde, or sorry, Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, same difference. Fuego Rock Anniversary deck. The Blue Asura. The Butterfly. Marathon. There's a purple Riderback still, and there's the white Baroque from Chris Angel. You get to decide which one I review next, or which ones, because these I'll review together. So it's this, or this. Big decisions, I know. Alright, I promise you the next review will be like 5 times sort of in this one. I apologize for the length. I'll see you next time.